for the middleweight championship to be the best fight in the sport. How much do you want that fight?
Well, I definitely want it. He's the King Arthur, you know. He's the guy that everybody thinks is the middleweight champ, even though he still have me at it, and that makes me mad that there's still people out there, and I do want that fight. But I mean, you just can't toss a fight together. I mean, for me to go over to Germany for peanuts, you know, to his hometown, where the only way I could get a win is by taking him out on a stretcher, you know, because we fight over there, you're not going to get the win. And even if I beat him all 12 rounds, they're still going to give him the fight, and it happens all the time, every time overseas. So that would be pointless right there for me to keep everybody happy. I'm going to put all my hard work for 15 years through amateurs and pros to go over there and fight him because people want that fight, and I'm going to get robbed. You know, if he comes over here, he's going to soak up all the money, and I'm going to still fight this kid who's the middleweight champ, and I'm the one that's got the bigger name, and I'm going to take the peanuts again. So, I mean, it don't make sense right now. I want to fight, but if his people could come to terms with us, you know, and make it the right fight, then we would take it. But as of right now, I mean, I'd just be almost like committing suicide. I mean, I'll come away with absolutely nothing, taking a dangerous fight in boxing.
The Felix Stern people, as I said, have talked with us, and I think that's doable before the end of the year on good financial terms. He'll come over here. I think we can do that fight. As far as Arthur Abraham is concerned, the problem is the public doesn't know who he is. He sounds like he's Bernie Madoff's accountant. Arthur Abraham.
What was your best punch tonight? Jab was working the left, hook was working straight, right was working. What do you think your best punch was tonight?
Overall, I think the jab. I mean, the jab, I was setting up a lot of things, but I would hit him with the jab and he just covered it up. You know, he never really gave me, he did a good job defense-wise. I give him credit on that. Never really gave me an opportunity to land anything, but I still can't get it right. 7th or 8th, I don't know, it's one of those 2 rounds. When I caught him with that right, though, when he pulled back, I was just waiting to time it. You know, he kept pulling back in that chin, and I seen it the round earlier, and I'm like, why don't I just hop in with a straight right, you know, and catch him? Well, here he was on the ropes, and it was perfect because he couldn't even go back any farther, and that's when I caught him with that right hand. I think that was the best punch overall, power-wise. You know, the hooks to the body were working. Even when they didn't land, I was hitting them, like I said earlier, and it was just taking it out of him. But overall, the jab kind of just kept him on his toes, and I don't think he could ever set up anything with that jab.
It was the 8th round.
8th round?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is a good fight for you tonight. It wasn't easy. When do you get back in the gym?
We'll see. Usually we're busy. I mean, I'm probably one of the busier fighters in boxing right now. I'll probably take a month off, hop back into it. So.
Question for Jack. You guys moved from more strength and training to a little bit more agility and persuasiveness. What do you guys anticipate in the higher weight divisions?
Well, we do both. We still did a lot of strength in this fight. You know, we just separated. You know, I think the problem with just not the Hopkins fight, you know, even the Taylor fights and the Gary Lockett, I think the problem was we were going every day doing it. You know, if it wasn't the Ironman and boxing and running and then the YMCA, then it was all those and Rocky's doing 275 reps, you know. So I think what we did this time, we still add a lot of those into it, but we spread it out. We gave our body and our muscles time to recoup. You know, when we were doing all the other fights, we were tearing our muscle down. You know, it was never having time to heal. We're always tight, stiff, drained. Now at this camp, you know, we felt so good in sparring. I think even prevent injuries because of that. You know, I think that was a little better. We just separated it all and gave me time to relax.
Something to stick with in the future?
I think so. You know, when we go up in weight, naturally, you know, I'll have that body weight, you know, so we won't have to still kill ourselves because we're going up, you know, doing lifting and all that heavy workout. We can still do what we do, but we'll still add that into it. So.
Kelly, had you come out in the 10th, do you think you would have been able to force the decision?
I don't think it went 12 rounds. You know, them last 3 rounds, 10th, 11th, and 12th, those were big rounds for me. Like I said, I was feeling great. He was fading fast, and if the corner didn't stop it, I see him taking a couple knees or just quitting himself, or I see him getting caught with a hard right hand. That was the finishing touch.
Okay, any more? Let's, okay, Kelly, you're going to celebrate, right? With the family?
I think so. Sometime. It's not Atlantic City, though.
Will.